Well, welcome everybody. Today we are going to share with you why eXpCommercial is exploding across the country and globally. eXpCommercial is the brokerage for growth-minded advisors because it lets you keep more of your money. You can plug into serious technology tools and build a national business without the overhead and politics of a traditional shop. Here you're on an 80-20 aggressive split with a very low cap. Then it's basically all yours for the rest of the year. So you're not out there making everyone else rich while you grind. You can work from anywhere, tap into a nationwide commercial network, and actually collaborate instead of competing with your own team in your own office. On top of all that, and on top of the aggressive compensation plan, you've got revenue share, you've got equity, so you're building long-term wealth and not just living deal to deal. If you're thinking bigger than just your next closing and want ownership, you want personal freedom, financial freedom, and a real path to scale, eXpCommercial is where you need to be rolling, and you need to be rolling with us as soon as you can. Joining me today are my business partners, Tracy Gagnon, David Gagnon, Daniel Eng, all rock stars in their own right, and we are looking forward to pouring into you to show you a better way. Commercial practitioners, you can work from anywhere. We're going to break down the advanced technologies that are state of the art that gives you every tool that you need to build the business that you ever dreamed of. We are looking for entrepreneurs to come here to take their career to whole new levels and build a legacy. We have a cloud-based platform that has been revolutionizing this industry for more than a decade. We broke the mode in terms of allowing agents, brokers like you, work remotely and still be extremely effective and extremely profitable. We have a training and development program that is the best in the industry at a fraction of the cost that most commercial practitioners will have to invest in themselves. Instead, the company invests in you. Daniel, over to you, man. What are you thinking about these commercial advantages?
Yeah, so the tech package that eXpCommercial gets, we have this virtual world where that's the operation. We're a cloud-based company, and our founder Glenn Sanford was forward thinking when he, created the cloud-based platform for us, and eXpCommercial has the opportunity to leverage that. Another thing for marketing tools, we get Canva Pro, so everyone has the templates, the flyer creations right in their hands because it's a mobile app, it's on the desktop. We have the hub that we can communicate with all the thousands of agents in this company globally. The referral networks that we have is tremendous. Technology wise, we get CoStar that's included in our tech package. Build out when you have your listing and you want to create an OM package. Forms, we use Air CRE forms, and just the access to all the things that this platform has. All our transaction management system, we use SkySlope. That's where all our documents go through. So everything is tracked, organized, and accessible. And of course, our training, we have our eXpCommercial University. If you're a brand new agent, you're a junior agent in the commercial world, you can be paired up with a mentor. We got mentors around the globe that are here to help you. And of course, you would go through the rigorous eXpCommercial Academy that we have built for the past 5 years, and it is always improving. And of course, these mastermind groups around the country. We got the retail specialists, we got the land development, industrial, multifamily, business opportunities, and of course, going to these conferences, eXpCon. We have 3 this year. Vancouver, Cape Town is going on right now, and of course in Utah. But that is the power of this company. And of course, the support. We have all the back end. The brokers are employees of the corporate company, and they are here to service us and help us. And we have also, our referral division, our eXp Realty partners, our luxury partners, our global side. Because we're cloud-based, guess what? We have membership at Regis, global offices, and I cannot stress how important that is. And of course, the incentive programs that will go over the equity ownership. Of course, the Icon Award, being a top producer. What does that mean here? Going over, the main tools for real estate practitioners, using CoStar, having that CoStar access, build out, and of course, the marketing tool with Canva. These are major things that we have in our tech package. And for $500 a month, that is all included.
Hey, Dan, it's important to stress that most commercial practitioners have access to CoStar and probably not the entire suite of CoStar, right? They're buying it for their region. Here at eXp, for again, just the $500 per month, you're getting access to the full blown suite of CoStar. You get build out, you get Air CRE forms that allows you to streamline your documents and be able to build a business nationally, state by state by state, without having to customize your forms. Okay.
So, what's it going to cost you to be a part of this life-changing company? My name is Tracy Gagnon, and it's an honor to be with you today. Every agent that joins us is on an 80-20 commission split if they're a commercial real estate agent. And the cap for the commercial agents is $20,000, which means once you've paid eXp $20,000, you are free and clear for the remainder of your anniversary year. You keep 100% of the commission, offering a lot of commercial brokers savings of well over $100,000 per year in fees that you are not sharing with your broker. And as Daniel and Tom so eloquently pointed out, the great thing is that what you would normally be paying just for these tools, most agents could not get these tools for the $20,000 a year that they are going to pay eXp. Once you're capped, you're 100% commission for the remainder of the rest of the year, minus a $250 transaction fee that's paid on the rest of those deals during closing for your anniversary year.
And like Tracy said, the monthly cloud brokerage fee is just $500, and it gives you all the suites of tools that we mentioned earlier. Per transaction, it's just $250 transaction fee. For errors and omissions, it's just $100 per transaction, and there's a cap on that as well at $1,000. Once you achieve capping and you've paid into the company the $20,000 on an annual basis, thereafter per transaction you keeping 100% minus just $250 cap transaction fee. Here's what commercial practitioners realize when they come onto the program and they close their first transactions with eXp. Sometimes we get the call and they say, I think they made an accounting error. They're giving me too much money. Well, no, they're not. It is true. That is all there is for fees. No other hidden fees, folks.
And, I think having a cap and understanding, explaining that is really important because, this is the first time in our industry from a large corporation that has a cap on commercial. Typically, like you mentioned, is unheard of. And having $20,000 and able to get equity out is amazing.
Let me talk about the transportability of your license. So most brokers and advisors are working in an office, and so they can do some interstate transportability. But with eXp, because we go through the employees of the brokerage across the entire country, there's ways to do deals across every state. So I've had commercial advisors look at that and say, oh my goodness, I can participate in all the deals that I should be in. And so just that alone is making the jump.
All right. Well, in eXpCommercial, we have different group structures, the team structures. And, if you are a husband and wife, a spouse, and you guys have a discounted rate, meaning that it's only one cap, right? So for a couple, your cloud fee brokerages fees are lowered. And if you want to create a team, you can. And there's exemptions for other things. And with the standard group, your agents that are with your team, they're on a half or reduced cap of 50%. So they're on a $10,000 cap, and the team leader, the group leader, gets the advantage of able to, manage their team and also benefit because they get to support.
It's important to know, folks, that if you are an independent broker right now, or you are running a team at another brand, we give our commercial practitioners, our advisors, the ability to build basically their brokerage within this brokerage. We allow them to keep their autonomy, keep their branding, brokered by eXpCommercial, who takes over all of the liabilities, all of the day-to-day maintenance that you as commercial practitioners don't really get paid handsomely for. What we want you to do is to go out there and do more deals, keep more money in your pocket, and allow the commercial platform and our staff to fully take over your day-to-day, allowing you to gain back more time to do the things you really want to do. And that's really important. That's why our structure, our platform, is attracting so many entrepreneurs, broker owners, who basically roll their shop into this platform and take their businesses to whole new levels with whole new levels of freedom.
Okay, so let's talk equity. eXp, we want all of our agents to become shareholders in this life-changing company. So whenever you close your very first transaction with eXpCommercial, you're going to get $200 worth of stock. And then whenever you cap, you're going to get an additional $400 worth of stock. And then every time that you bring an agent into eXp Realty Commercial and they close their first transaction, you're also going to get another $400 worth of stock on that as well. Now, above and beyond that, you can voluntarily choose to take 5% of your commission and actually purchase the stock at a 5% discount. And the vast majority of our agents actually do participate in this as well. And then there is the Icon Agent Program. Now, truthfully, this is the reason that so many top commercial and residential agents are jumping on board with eXp Realty. Okay, when you cap at our company and you do an additional 20 transactions in your anniversary year, the company will reward you not only with the trophy, but also with $20,000 worth of stock. Now, above and beyond that, there is a way actually where you can hit this number by selling or by earning $500,000 in commissions and paying the cap transaction fees as well. For more details on that, reach out to us. But let me show you how powerful this can be. If you had become an Icon agent at our life-changing company when I joined eXp 10 years, 3 months, and 19 glorious days ago, at the time, the most that the company would give you is $16,000 worth of stock. So if you'd had $16,000 worth of stock, at that time, the stock was trading at 64 cents a share, which would have given you a nice, even 25,000 shares of stock. Now, a few years ago, our stock split 2 for 1. So now you'd have 50,000 shares of stock. And as of 15 minutes ago, and today is February 19th, 2026. If you're watching a replay of this, our stock is trading at $7.38 a share. So that 50,000 shares of stock is now worth $369,000. So can the stocks go up, stocks go down? But here's what I can tell you. I will take $16,000 worth of stock or $20,000 worth of stock in addition to a trophy any day of the year. The Icon Agent Program truly is setting successful commercial agents financially free in every sense of the word.
And it's good to point out that when you achieve Icon, we're going to stress it one more time, you get back the $20,000 cap that you paid into at the beginning. So when you do the math for the entire year that you are with the company and you've reached the Icon Award, your investment to participate in this platform is less than $10,000 a year.
So we also have a program called revenue sharing. So this is how it works. So let's say you're a capping agent. 20,000 comes into eXp. eXp keeps half of that for operations and profit. And we've paid dividends every quarter for a couple of years. So we are profitable. Half of it goes into what we call the revenue share system, which is designed to encourage every agent and advisor to participate in the growth of the company. And so we share that back out. Let's show how that works. If I invited Tom Truong into the company, he would be on my tier 1. If he brought in Daniel, he would be on Tom's tier 1, my tier 2. We do that through 7 iterations. And we pay a percentage of that revenue share for each level as you grow and help us grow. Let me show you what that looks like for me. I've been here 13 years. So like I said, as of this month, this is February 2026, I joined 13 years ago today. These red dots indicate my partners across the globe. Since eXp operates in 28 different countries today and always looking for the right place to expand. Next, I get to reach out to leaders and have that conversation. And then they do that through 7 iterations. So once we're on 7, this is my entire group across the globe. And then I met my wife at eXp and we fell in love. We got married several years ago, and this is her organization. So when you join eXp in either one of our groups, you get the entire family. And this is really a family network in addition to the eXp network. Global reach, global referrals in the commercial division.
So how does that translate into real dollars? If you personally sponsor 5 capping agents in the commercial division with eXp Realty, year 1, we actually pay you a nice recruiting bonus. So for every capping agent that you bring in their first year with eXp, you can earn up to $5,000 for a commercial agent. So if you personally recruit 5 agents in 1 year, that's going to create $25,000 worth of bonuses for you. Now, if you help each of those 5 agents get an additional 5 agents, so 5 agents on your front level, 25 agents on tier 2, that produces another $50,000 in bonuses, which means in the first year, if you were to do this in 1 year, that would create at least $75,000 on the first year that those agents are actually with eXp. Let's show how this number can actually grow beyond that whenever you have 10 agents on your front line.
So You are out there doing transactions already. By the way, you're doing transactions with commercial practitioners. You're also maybe giving referrals to residential agents, right? So you have the ability, if you chose to participate in the revenue sharing program, to share our program with the agents. And then when they join and they also cap, in, let's say, an example, you find 10 capping agents on your front line, your tier one. That gives you a bonus of $17,500 in residual income year after year after year, as long as those 10 agents cap. Okay. Then the goal is we help those 10 agents attract 10 agents of their own. Again, it's optional, but with the amazing system and with Tracy, David, Daniel, and I as your partners, we can help you expand all of this, not just in your local markets, but also nationally. And if you can dream big enough, internationally. So when we help those 10 agents bring in 10 agents, each of their own, anywhere in the world, there's then 108 capping agents on your tier two. That gives you a bonus of 200,000 residual income annually. And it doesn't stop as long as those agents continue to produce at a capping level. And guess what? We also have a retirement plan where you can retire, pass this residual income on to your next generation. It is true generational wealth building. And there's no other platform that we know of in the commercial environment that gives you this opportunity. One last thing to note. This is not coming from your 80% split before capping, nor your 100% split after capping. This is all coming from the company dollar, half of the company dollar, because we only need 10% to operate very profitably. The other 10% are reserved for the builders and the attractors of the company.
So going back to the eXp commercial, we have different services that we provide. And what's great is, we have the investment sales. You can be a seller rep, landlord rep, business broker division. We have our tenant rep division, our buyer rep division, and just different product types that we have. We are a full service real estate company, and we have brokers all 50 states, and we're growing globally. And that's the exciting part about being in this platform is we are growing globally here.
So when we started, it was only the US. Easy to expand into Canada. They're right there. And then we expanded into the UK. eXp has been expanding every year since we started 16 years ago. And we just opened 3 more countries in Q4 of last year, and we're eyeing the next expansion. So if you know someone capable of helping us expand globally into countries that we're not in yet, bring them to us too. We know what to do with them.
And what's great is, the partners that we bring on in these countries, they're no longer stuck in that country, right? They can build an organization back in the US if you wanted to, or other countries. And that's the power of having one global company and a platform that allows a freedom for agents to do business globally.
And here's an additional side perk. All of a sudden, whenever we travel to these countries, it can become a tax deduction because everywhere we go, we're talking to real estate agents. In the past few years, Dave and I have traveled and helped launch Canada, Mexico, Portugal, Italy, Spain, and then also most recently all throughout Paris and Nice as well. Dave and I will be headed to Japan in September of 2026. So if you know agents in Japan, please reach out to us. We will be honored to talk with them as well. And Tom, you've got a nice little trip planned as well.
Yes. So like Tracy and Dave and Daniel, who also travels substantially, we love this platform because it allows us to build a business around the lifestyle that we want. Think about that for a second. Just pause and think that when you work with a company that has no borders, you can take your business wherever you want to go. I've got a big trip coming up in India at the end of the year to help open up India because we're now there and we're expanding like crazy. A few weeks ago, I was in Costa Rica. The weeks before that, I was in Puerto Rico, and it goes on and on and on. When you're looking at this global reach map, the world is literally your oyster, and you have the ability to not just help yourself in terms of expanding your organization, but I really believe you're helping so many others around the world who want an opportunity, who might not have access to the same entrepreneurial spirit that this platform provides everybody. And you can bring that to them. And not only do you have our support, but we have 24/7 support for our commercial advisors. Just think about that for a second. In traditional bricks and mortar brokerages, the legacy brands, you might be lucky to get 9 to 5 support. Here we've got 27 support. We've got a hotline for you to reach out to. So If you're running hard during the day and you've got to get some paperwork done in the evening, boom, we're there for you. If you just landed a listing opportunity and you need help with putting out an OM, right? We can help you with that. Our commercial advisors are putting out offering memorandums in 40 minutes instead of 4 hours, or sometimes 40 hours or never, because they don't have the tools or the training or the support that can be made available for them. Okay. At eXp Commercial, we are the brokerage for growth-minded advisors, guys. Let's allow you to keep more of your money, leverage a powerful technology platform, scale an international business without the overhead of politics or a traditional shop. Tracy, Dave, Daniel, and I are all here to help you. We truly have a collaborative environment. We want to help you succeed, because the more you succeed, the more the whole company succeeds. Okay. At eXp Commercial, you start with 80-20 split, 80% split. That's unheard of in legacy brands. And then once you pay that $20,000 cap, you keep 100% of the commissions for the rest of your year, which have saved our commercial practitioners thousands upon thousands of dollars versus the legacy firms.
A little bit about me. Again, my name is Tracy Gagnon. I've been with eXp for 10 years. Prior to that, I owned 5 Century 21 franchises, was Recruiter of the Year globally for Keller Williams. So I've been in this industry a really long time, since Clinton was in office. I've got over 6,000 partners that I'm blessed to have within my organization. And that's one thing that perhaps we need to touch on. As an eXp commercial agent, you are going to be able to receive referrals from our 67,000 residential agents. So what does that mean for you? That means that you very likely will get more referrals than you have ever received in your professional career. And above and beyond that, as part of your revenue share organization, you can also recruit residential agents, allowing you to earn income off of not only commercial real estate partners, but also residential real estate agents. I can tell you that this company can truly set you free. You can get rich working for any real estate company, but eXp sets commercial real estate agents free.
Dave Gagnon, and before coming to eXp, I ran 7 Keller Williams offices, and I helped launch commercial in all 7 of those offices. So I understand how all of that works. When I came to eXp, I was invited to become the first ever Director of Growth and Cloud Leadership. I served in that role for 4.5 years. I helped grow the company from about 200 agents to over 6,000 agents in that time. And now I focus on helping you, our agents and our partners, grow your company inside the company.
Yes, my name is Daniel Ng, and I'm just excited to be a part of this eXp Commercial platform. I was at the forefront of the launch over 5 years ago, and just the excitement to create legacy, to create wealth and community. Community is a very big component why I'm here, and just a global community. I'm no longer stuck in Dallas. Partners in Peru, Chile, France, UK, Japan, and Korea, scheduling calls around other countries that eXp is not there yet. And that's the opportunity. So just excited for the alliance and the collaboration that I've been able to do. I couldn't do that as a franchise owner, and running 2 franchises at the same time, the paperwork, the back end, the risk taking as a broker owner, I shifted my risk to corporate, and guess what? I can grow globally, and this set me free.
Well, folks, I'm Tom Truong, and I want to thank you for dialing in and tuning into this eXp Commercial Explained. There's lots more for you to learn about. We are also passionate about helping entrepreneurs succeed and make a massive impact in the community. That is what drives me. When I owned my brokerage, I owned 4 franchise offices. It took me 9 years to get to 120 agents. And back to in those standards, that was a pretty healthy firm. I can tell you with this platform that I've joined now for 8 years, it only took me 9 months instead of 9 years to grow to 120 agents strong and continuing to expand globally. And if you have that dream to take your career to whole new levels, you've still got more in you. If you've got more to give to others, please take a hard look at this platform. We are looking for entrepreneurs. We're looking for rockstar commercial brokers to help impact our community. We need a lot more mentors as we grow to pass on your wisdom, your experience to the younger generation, because why would you want to take that to your grave? Why not pass on your knowledge to the next generation and be financially rewarded through residual income, through revenue share, and leave a legacy way beyond we're all gone from this planet? If that is you and this video speaks to you, eXp Commercial is the place where you want to be hanging your license. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Ang, David Gagnon, Tracy Gagnon, and myself want to thank you for listening in. Please do share this video with somebody else and reach out to any of us. We all work together. We would love to have a conversation with you, figure out where you have been, where you want to go, and let's see if we can partner up and take your career to whole new levels.
Thank you guys so much. Find out why realtors get free with eXp.
A lot of people that join with us don't fancy themselves as being recruiters and being able to build something. Here's the cool thing. We all have done this. We have the experience. You'll have booking links. We'll help you build your company inside the company, because your company inside the company is part of our company inside the company. So you get to partner with the best to help you do your commercial, as well as the best to help you build. Also, if you own your own commercial brokerage and you're open-minded to what could be, reach out to us, because eXp has packages to make it so compelling that if you're the owner of a brokerage, you should be part of what we're doing. And then you have the true global scale instead of trying to do it all yourself. Partner with eXpCommercial.
Yes, if you want to scale your business and take it to the next level and globally, contact any of us here so we can help you strategize, plan out, and build a legacy. And at the same time, let's build a real estate club so we can do more business.